Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
It's been a while since we've had a video where we just sit down and do something.
If this is your first time watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, hit the like button, things of that nature. You know how YouTube works, just hit all the buttons because it's fun. As you can tell by the title of the video, it's the holiday season, so I'm feeling very nice. She's gonna straighten my hair with this.
Yeah.
I've only ever had my hair straightened. Oh, I was gonna say like one time, but that's not true because I used to have long hair, so my mom used to like, or no, that wouldn't be straightening.
More of a blowout.
Yeah, she would like blow dry my hair because if
That's
I
why
let
it was always so poofy.
yeah, if I let my hair like dry normally when I had the long hair, it's basically an afro, big wavy afro. Kind of like Josh Giddey. Although we probably shouldn't mention him because he's maybe a pedophile.
Oh.
I would say the only other time that I can recall getting my hair straightened, flattened, is when I was a kid. We used to live in Hollywood, Florida, and my older sister, Hennessy's, she was visiting or something. She was staying with us for a few nights. One day, she just decided to take me into the bathroom and straighten my hair. And I came out looking like a little Asian boy. So, that should give you an idea of what we're about to get into. So, let's get into it. Oh, yeah,
Can
I totally...
you pass me the comb?
the comb?
Yes.
Ew, why is this so why is all this disgusting
Because
stuff?
my hair is black.
Your hair is disgusting.
So the dye makes it look weird.
I totally forgot to mention, this will be... Blah, 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 English. This will be paired, this activity, with questions. Fun questions that she looked up, she put together, so hopefully... I haven't seen the questions, so...
They're more like, there's some fun questions and there's some like questions about relationships or us. There's a little mix in there.
Like I said, I haven't seen them, so if they're bad, don't look at me.
Can you pass me that hair tie by your feet?
If they're good questions, definitely it was all my idea.
They're okay.
They're okay.
It's hard to find like good questions online because it's always just the same stuff. Like, what's your favorite color? Or what do you dream of? Like, it's always just like weird questions that everybody kind of always asks. So I try to do my best to pick out the best ones.
As most of you know, I am in the military. And yes, I am way out of regulation. Story behind why I'm doing this right now is because...
We said it in the other video.
Yeah, I've been saying this for the past few videos, but if you don't know, I've just decided to not grow out my hair because obviously that's definitely not allowed. But the last time I cut my hair was in October when we went back home for her birthday. I was looking real fresh that day. I was a 10 out of 10, of course.
Definitely not a 10 out of 10 here.
Okay, well, we have a hater in the crowd.
I'm just kidding. I always love you.
We have a hater in the crowd. When did we get there? October 5th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got to cut the following morning, October 6th. And you're seeing this video today, the 19th of December, so well over 3 months have gone by. I usually do like a month, a few weeks to a month without getting my hair cut, and it doesn't normally look that bad. I'm always still within regulations. My hair doesn't grow extremely fast, but October went by, November I was like, oh, I should probably get my hair cut, and then November went by, and then now we're in December, and we're leaving at the end of the month. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to get my hair cut and then get it cut again, like 2 weeks later before New Year's.
It's also just been hard because the second that we got back home from
my
birthday,
just haven't had a
it's
chance.
been like non-stop of doing things for moving and everything, so we haven't really had like
I have bigger fish to fry than worry about cutting my hair, okay? so many.
This is gonna look even more Asian because of how greasy your hair is. So it's very stringy.
We just showered the other day. I'm not that greasy.
No, your hair's really greasy right now.
Okay.
So it looks very stringy.
Oh god, do I already see like a flap back there?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna look like I have Asian hair.
Well, it's hard because like your sides are very grown out, so it's giving like a puffy layer, so it's just kind of like resting on top of it.
Yeah, I figured. When are we gonna start asking these questions?
They're in my notes app.
Are you gonna whip out your notes app or?
You're the one sitting there doing nothing. You can grab it.
Where's your phone?
It's right behind you.
I don't know if I'm like allowed to move my head. If I was an animal, what would I be?
You're a dog.
I'm a dog? Well, I do like dogs.
You're a golden retriever dog.
Golden retriever? Oh no, I don't want to be one of those, like, you know how they used to make every TikTok, oh, he's such golden retriever
you act
energy.
just like one. I was when I saw that question, I was trying to think about it too, and I honestly couldn't think of anything else other than just like a little puppy.
I'm a bird.
That just, you don't give bird.
It's not giving.
It's not giving bird.
I
You
mean,
are very much a golden retriever or
explain.
some kind of a puppy.
What do they say in math? Show your work.
I guess it's more around me, not so much when you're around other people, but you're always, no, even when you are just around people, you're kind of just like there and like happy and just kind of like following what's going on, like what's happening with other people. You're kind of always just like there and like.
So I'm not
excited.
Significant.
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm
I'm saying you are significant, but like the way that I guess your aneurysms in a way.
In conversation, I'm not just like
no
back and forth.
When you're talking, like that's like you have good conversations with people, but when you're not talking, you're also just like they are existing, and it's funny.
I'm not totally convinced I'm a golden retriever.
You give golden retriever vibes.
Sure. I mean, I'll take it because I do like dogs. So, am I saying that weird? Dogs? I'm a dog. Doug. Oh, from Up.
Yes,
Doug.
Your hair is being so whack. It's like standing up.
I'm telling you, it's just gonna like.
That's what it's gonna be because it's greasy
and
it's
what?
Not like I can just lift it up and it stays.
It only makes sense because I'm from Florida, right? So it's palm trees.
Sure.
Actually, Julian used to describe my hair as that because you know, like when my hair is short and it does like that little wave in the front.
What?
Sometimes it like towards the top it curls back, so it kind of just looks like a weird palm tree, just like or like a wave. Well, anyways, yeah, I think dog would be accurate. I couldn't think of myself as any other animal. I mean, I do have a tiger tattooed on my inner bicep. I like tigers; they're cool. I don't know.
You're definitely not a tiger, though.
Well, anytime I do those, like, what's your spirit animal things, I always come up with tiger. So I have to have some relation to tigers.
Maybe behaviors of tigers well enough.
Well, behaviors of tiger, they're like, well, I would have to do the whole fucking quiz again to see the description, but if it's not dog, I would take tiger as an acceptable answer because, yeah, if you were an animal.
Yeah, monkey.
Yeah, I mean, I could say several different answers because you have.
Only because I like to make a lot of animal noises.
Yeah,
but
you're a zoo. That's your animal. You're a fucking zoo because you make lots of monkey noises. You like to do that little thing, the cockroach arms.
So do you.
I mean, your favorite movie character is Remy from Ratatouille, so rat. You definitely look like a rat. You're a rat in the mornings.
No.
Yeah.
You're a rat. But what am I more like personality wise? Like how do I act? That's more animal. Not because I make animal noises. You can already see the Asian coming out.
Yeah. You know what? I think I am gonna go for monkey. I think I am gonna go for monkey because at least when you're interested, you're a very curious person. So like, for example, lately you've gotten randomly really interested into Spider-Man, which is obviously making me happy because Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character. So like I'm sitting pretty good these days. We've watched all the Andrew Garfield movies. Well, there's only two of them, so we watched those two. We watched the Tom Holland movies, and just the other night we watched the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. So we still have the other two to go. But yeah, I'm sitting pretty happy as a husband, guys. Please congratulate me in the comments. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Monkey though, because when you are interested, you're very curious about stuff. You ask questions and stuff like that. So like with Spider-Man, you've been asking a lot of questions, trying to get the story straight. And when I talk about random Spider-Man shit, I mean, at the very least, you look interested, engaged in the conversation I'm making. So
Yeah.
you're also very. I mean, monkeys are also energetic. At least the specific type I'm talking about. You know, like.
I think you have a little baby monkey.
Yeah, the little baby monkeys with the hairs. Yeah, you get very energetic. When you're happy, you're definitely happy. When you don't care and you're not like feeling it, you're just kind of like, nah. I mean, I don't know those little monkeys personally, but I can picture them just kind of like sitting there, because that's just nature. Like when nature's not really doing anything, they're the wild animals. They're just kind of there, like they're not doing shit. They're not very engaged.
If you've never seen the monkeys in the rain, you have to look it up.
I don't think I've seen that picture, but if I'm gonna go, it looks like you in the rain.
No, just like videos of monkeys in the rain, like when it's raining at the zoo. Monkeys are just like humans when it's raining, so they'll like grab random objects and then they're running around all weird and like carrying it above their head. Or like when they're trying to move from like different places, they'll like stay up against the wall, and it's just funny watching these like big ass animals scared of the rain.
Oh yeah, like when we're when we go out partying, like in the clubs and stuff, and you start like yelling and like staying away from strangers. That's literally you. There was the one night where we went out with Megan, and we were with the other girl who was there.
Cat.
Yeah, Kat. Later towards the night, she was dead ass just like yelling at strangers, like get away. And then like whenever somebody would get close to her, she's like all doing that shit. So yeah, you're definitely that little monkey. Next question. Let's see. You know, this is a pretty standard question, but we have some good answers to offer, I believe. Favorite part of each other's personality? Ladies first.
Gosh, your hair is going in like all kinds of different directions. Do you feel pretty? Are you feeling pretty yet?
I feel bonita.
Do you feel bonita?
I do. Monkey. Yep, there you go.
I like that you've always been like a adventurous person. Like you're always kind of down to do whatever, and like you always just kind of have a positive attitude about it.
Yes, I'm definitely a glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest thing is that like when shit's going wrong, or like if there's any kind of negative way to look on things, you don't really see it that way. You'll either just like say screw it, like not my problem, or like you won't really dwell on it.
I mean, this is a question that I've always wondered about that part of me. Would you say that inspires you at all? Me personally, I like to think that part of me might
That part
inspire other people, or like it makes other people feel good.
That part has inspired me in terms of our relationship.
Not in like life in general. Well, you know what? I feel like I know the answer to this question, because here's the thing. Well, I'm a very glass half full kind of guy. She tends to be a glass half empty kind of girl. It's like the yin and yang, you know? We balance each other out. She tends to have a slightly more cynical outlook sometimes, but, you know, that's where I come in. I'm like, hey, it's okay. Everything's going to be fine. She's always stressing, and I'm just like...
Gosh, you're shedding everywhere.
I'm an anchor. What?
You are shedding so much.
Yes, I'm definitely a dog.
I mean, I guess you can say, like, just in general, but, like, the biggest impact has definitely been in our relationship. Like, I've learned that the small little things, like, there's no reason to be making them into bigger situations, and, like, there's no reason to drag it out as long as I would. You, like, kind of just always being that supportive person and kind of, like, the backbone and everything.
Dang. I can't see. So. Okay.
This like poof back here is looking crazy.
Yeah, you've definitely come a long way, but like I just said, you still do tend to be the glass half empty kind of girl.
No, yeah, that's just how I am. Like, just in like in more of a general term, then yes.
One of the biggest examples, right, is like when we've done the 5Ks and like all this running shit that we've done this year. I'm always the one, I'm trying to lift her up because she's usually, oh, something hurts, oh, I don't want to go anymore, blah, blah. But then when I start trying to help, like, hey, we got this, you're almost there, doing the typical stay into it talk, trying to hype her up. She's always just like, shut the fuck up. Like, she's not having it. And at the beginning, it did frustrate me because it's just like, I'm trying to help. What are you getting mad at me for? But at this point, like the last 5K we did, I didn't really ever talk to her once throughout the whole thing. Because I just learned that if I even say anything, she's just going to tell me to shut up. So I would just like be looking at her, make sure she's still alive. And then as long as she was still like making steps and getting to the finish line, I would chalk it up to success.
That's just me in general. And that comes more from like, this is going to sound weird and what is not going to make sense at all, but like I'm someone who hates not being perfect at something, or if I'm like doing some kind of activity, or especially in like that kind of a situation, and then I start noticing that I'm like sucking or not doing as good as I wanted to, then that's when I'm like, screw this, I don't really care anymore, and then I won't bother. So like I guess that comes out a lot more like when we were running and like doing races a lot more often during the summer, because that was the kind of thing where it's like that was something that I wanted to take on, and like all these races that I wanted to do, like those were all because of me. But as soon as I like see myself falling behind from where I wanted to be, or like I'm not doing as good as I want to be, then that's where I'm like, nah, screw it.
See, and that's where we differ, because I'm very competitive, especially within myself. So that same trait that she has, where she's just like that perfectionist in her, but as soon as she starts failing, she's just like, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. Whereas me, I'm just like, no, I need to go harder. Like, I will drive myself to death. I don't care. If something hurts, I don't care. Because to me, especially when it comes to physical stuff, like the running thing, that's all mental. If you just tell your brain to shut the fuck up, or like just ignore it, if you just kind of manifest, keep going, like just talk yourself into it, that's how I am. Like, I just keep going. I don't care. I don't like losing. I don't like failing. So I will do everything I can to avoid that.
I think it depends. I don't know. It's weird because like it really depends on a situation for me, or like what exactly is happening. Because like anything dance related, I don't care if I'm sucking at it. I'm gonna keep going until I get better, or like I'm just gonna keep on practicing. So like in those kinds of situations that I push myself, there's just like certain things where I'm like, me, it is what it is.
Yeah, but that's, sometimes I wish you would have that same attitude towards the running thing, because the whole thing was your idea.
Yeah. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea.
Yes, I know.
So you quitting like halfway through or like towards the end, like, not to be mean, but I find it kind of bullshit. Like, if this was your idea, see it through. What's the big meme they had going on? It got to see it through, my boy. You gotta see it through. If it was your idea, I don't know.
I think it really has to.
But I stopped pushing.
Work related, like that's not stuff I'm like really somebody to just like give up. I think it really depends on what the situation is, and if like I truly have a passion for it, because I'm definitely not the type of person to give up. But running was, and like races was literally the only time that I've ever like not given it my all once I started seeing that I was like going down. Everything else though is like I've always tried or like gone different ways of trying to get to where I want to be at, but I don't know. Running was just a weird time for me. You know what you're looking like right now? The guy from the Lorex. O'Hare.
Yeah. I'm looking like fucking rice gum out here, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
I feel like if this was actually, like, if your size and everything else was actually done, and, like, this was cut, I don't think you would look ugly like that.
No.
Not saying that, like, this is something you should go through. I'm just saying, like, if this was actually done correctly, and you didn't have, like, all of this over here, you wouldn't look ugly. Like, you could pull it off, but definitely don't do it, because it's, no.
No. I'm gonna go with, at least when you're interested. Can I talk? God damn it! I would say your ambition. That's one thing I had always admired, because when we were doing, our quote-unquote friendship and whatnot, and towards, when we were dating, and even now, you've always been very driven for the things you want, with the exception of running.
That's literally the only exception, guys. I swear I'm not somebody who gives up on things.
Yeah, I mean, she's a very driven person. She used to want to do, her FBI programs and work her way through the government, what's the word, ladder pole? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. She wanted to really go for that, and she was working hard at it. Like, that was her life dream. But obviously, things changed, and it is what it is. But, yeah, when she wants things, she tries her hardest to get it, and I admire that. I admire hard work, because that's like me when I'm trying to be like super competitive within myself or with other people. Like, if I want to win or if I want to do good, I will try my hardest to do it. So I like seeing ambition. And going back to the first question of the monkey thing, I love when you're curious. I love seeing you trying to. The camera cut off. 30-minute limit, guys. We like to yap. I just like her being curious. I like the conversation that it sparks up, because I like having conversation. I like, debating and whatnot. So it's definitely things that I like to see. But mostly the ambition. Not so much the curiosity. I guess it would just be the ambition. Because I just like seeing a go for it kind of attitude. Except when it comes to running.
Well, your hair's done.
How is it done? Okay. Well, let's bring the camera closer so we can see.
So everyone can see your greasy ass head. Yeah, let me show the light, and you'll actually get a good look at how it's looking. Look at all that grease in there. Yeah. Just gotta fluff you up a little bit. Should like.
Yep. Just like I thought.
I'm telling you,
if you,
I'm telling you, your hair does not. I've tried to straighten these pieces in the front back so many times, and they just keep going forward. I'm telling you, if this was actually done properly, you would not look bad at all. But we're not going to do it because that's nasty.
Never. They say never say never, but that's definitely never.
Do you want to straighten my hair?
I'm not going to fry your hair. We're about to hop in the shower. I'm not going to fry your hair. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to burn the damn house down doing it.
You're going to learn.
No,
You can do a piece.
I'll manage to burn something off or on. I don't know.
Just do a piece.
Hairs everywhere. Ugh.
Yeah, you shed.
This is terrible. Although sometimes I do wish my hair was thinner. It would give me more authority over my hair, because I can't generally control it. That's why I wear a beanie so much, so I can flatten out my hair a little bit, and then I can control it and do what I want. I wish my hair wasn't so thick and wavy. I've never liked my hair. But people tell me, oh, you have such good hair. It's so beautiful.
I don't know who said that. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. I was kidding. Although I will say that even when you did have long hair, I hope no one told you that.
Well, it's just that. Well, when my hair gets long like that, it's very luscious.
Not. It's full, but it doesn't look great.
Well, that's because I got it done wrong by accident. My mom had me. She gave me a very specific set of instructions, and I completely forgot to miss. Oh my god, why am I so bad at talking? I forgot to say one of the most crucial parts of the instructions, and then that's where it got fucked up. So.
If you could change your name, what would it be?
No. The answer is no.
Why? There has to be some kind of name that you've seen out there that's like, that would be nice to have.
Anakin.
Oh my god. Something realistic.
No, I don't like any other names. I don't think any other names fit me. I don't even think it's worth thinking about because, like, it's not even, like, no. Could you think of any name for me? Exactly.
Well,
if I could put another name on you, it would probably just be replacing your middle name.
Natalie?
Yeah, I like the name Natalie. I think it's a very nice name, and, I mean, I think it would suit her well. I mean, especially how unique it is, because normally Natalie is like I-E at the end. Hers is just I. So that's very unique to me. I like it. I could see her being that, like, actually, not V&A, just straight up Natalie. I'd be cool
Well,
with that.
because Natalie is usually pronounced with I-E. I have just an I after mine because it's Natalie.
Yeah, in Spanish, Natalie. But still, it's a very pretty name.
Ever since I was in middle school, or even elementary, I've always wanted to be Jade.
Jade? No. That's a stripper's name.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
The only reason why I fell in love with it was because of the Jade character on Victorious, and her personality was very much similar to mine.
Go to a rock concert.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, first thing you found attractive of me.
Well, it certainly wasn't your teeth.
Shut up.
In middle school, she had huge gaps in her teeth, and they were all like,
Shut
it
up.
looked like that one fish from Nemo. As long as you didn't smile with your teeth, it was your face. That's what I found attractive. I mean, as a little kid in middle school, I'm not like, oh my god, she has such a fatty. Like I'm not looking at your ass like that. I mean, granted, you do have a nice one, but that's not what I was looking at. Plus, it was a dance class that I saw you in, so I'm not like really focused on you like that. I'm trying to learn the dance. But yeah, I liked your face. I thought you were pretty. Your hair. You have nice hair.
It used to be better. I used to have really curly hair.
Yeah.
And then I straightened it too much, and now this is my natural hair. When before it was
But
like
even this is nice. I like this.
a lot of waves.
Yeah.
I had actual curls.
I thought you were very pretty. I mean, that's about all you think of when you're in middle school. Just, oh, she's pretty. I like her. Got a crush.
The biggest thing was how secure he is in a relationship. And, like, confident.
Oh, we're thinking answers like that.
Yes.
I'm so far off here.
That's what I was saying, past looks.
Fairly straightforward answer. I don't really have to explain. If I'm in a relationship, I expect nothing but the loyalty. That's about it. And if you have other ideas, goodbye. I don't have time for that shit.
It was more of like, I'm allowed to do things with people that I want, and like he's not worried about it, like who I'm around. Like he knows that nothing's gonna happen.
I don't really care. I mean, if I'm ever concerned, it would just be for her safety.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking like, oh my god, like who's she with or who's she talking to? Like, I don't got time for that shit. Like, it's what were we saying earlier? That's kind of like my glass half full mentality. I don't really like to think on positive or negative shit. I don't dwell on it because it's just like, why would I spend my time, my precious time on this earth being unhappy? Like, let's just be happy as possible and have a good time. I like your humor. That's definitely oh, you know what? That might be a better answer for the personality thing and this one. Your humor. Because, I mean, you find me funny.
In an awkward way.
Yeah, I
You're
think
just goofy.
yeah, I think I think your humor is very. You're funny to me. I find you funny. You're cute. You kind of have like that cute. You have the cute side of humor, but then you also have some like dark humor, which we both connect on because we say some pretty fucked up shit. I'm not gonna lie, but don't make me out to be a villain, okay? We all got dark thoughts. It's just who lets them out and who doesn't. That's the game. We definitely connect on a humorous level, and I find that very. What was the question? Attractive. Yes, that we can have a good time and joke around and do whatever together. So that's fun to me. That's part of our best friendship that made us fall in love initially. So.
Yeah.
Are these my hairs or yours?
Yes.
My hair's not that long.
Okay, well, that one is mine. But all of the ones that are on the bed and stuff are all of you. And all over your shirt. Ow. Sharp pain in my head. Ooh.
Well, guys, she's having an aneurysm. We'll see you at the
Probably.
hospital.
Ow. No.
Please help. Help. Is my hair gonna be weird after I get out of the shower?
You're washing it, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but
Then no.
okay. Just making sure.
What is your favorite thing we do together?
Sex.
Oh my goodness. You child.
No, I mean that in a very adult way. It's not really my answer, but
God, I hope not.
the short version of that answer is, I adore you a lot and I like making love. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay, I see sex as very special, so I enjoy it. But my real answer would be hanging out.
Hanging out.
Hanging out with the homie. No, I mean, I enjoy
Sweaty assholes.
It's hot in here, alright?
Uh-huh.
I enjoy conversation with you. That's probably one of my favorite things. Because,
Gosh, give us a glass of wine and we'll be talking to you for hours.
yeah, we can talk about literally anything. Like, what was it? It was when we went to Coots, right? When we were going to go meet up with your Lulu friends. We were sat in the car on the way to the damn... Is it a bar or, like, what is it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chilka Charlie's?
Chilka Charlie's? It's
Yes.
a bar.
Yeah, so we were on the way to the bar, but on the way there, we're, like, talking about the multiverse and, like, whether it's real or, like, the possibilities and exploring that. Like, we could go from talking about that to... I mean, it's kind of in the same category, but superheroes, we're talking about, like, the daily life shit. Like, what do we have to do? Planning our life. That. Serious stuff, serious conversation about our... There's an endless bound of shit we can talk to, and that always comes down to, like, our best friend type of relationship. That it's just, like, everything is open. Like, everything's on the table to be talked about. So,
Yeah.
that's definitely one of my favorite things. Just being able to talk about anything. That's what I find fun. And sex.
Okay, they got the point, babe. They know. I mean, I can agree with you on that. I definitely like being able to just, like, talk about anything, or, like, we're never... I've always seen a thing where it's, like, once you get married, or, like, once you keep going out with a person a lot, you start to run out of topics to talk about. And, like, that's just never the case with us. Like, if we want to talk, we're going to talk. Like, we have a bunch of things to talk about. So that's definitely a great thing to have. But I think my favorite thing to do is just, like, going on adventures and, like, experiencing new things with each other.
Yeah, I would put that up there too.
Not that we've, like, really traveled, but, like, we've had little mini road trips or whatever, and, like, we do fun activities every now and then when we get the chance, and those are always fun.
Yeah, I would put that up there for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy just talking, like, literally about anything, and especially when we have the opportunity to, like, learn about something together. Like, even if it's, like, last night we were trying to figure out a bunch of stuff about driver's licenses and international driver's license, but we're both sat there, like, very intrigued and like trying to learn about this because it's something we have to do. But like we're talking about it, we're learning, and you know, the more you know. And I don't know, other life stuff. I like talking with you. It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watching movies. I enjoy watching movies. Oh, speaking about movies, watch the new Wonka movie with Tim.
With Tim?
You gotta say his name a certain way, all right?
Timothée.
Timothée Chalamet. Look.
He's French.
Yeah, look. That guy, Timothy.
What a man.
Sir, you cooked.
What a man he is.
You cooked. That was
What else has he been in? I forget.
I mean, the Dune movies, and he was in that one movie with Steve Carell where he played like a drug addict son.
Yes.
I really like that movie. That was a good movie. No, he's a great actor. He's a great fucking actor.
No,
great.
One of his best roles for sure.
Yes, and while I didn't know that the movie was going to be like a straight musical the whole time, I enjoyed it. And I assumed that he like took training and like classes to learn how to sing and shit.
Oh,
but
definitely.
he
Because
cooked.
there was like choreography and everything.
Yes, that movie was fucking amazing. So good. I'm saving that one in the bank for our kids to watch when we have them. Cause look, I know Johnny Depp is cool, and whoever played Willy Wonka before that like is the OG or whatever. Look, Timothée, he's that guy. He's the best. That movie was amazing. Probably one of my favorite movies of 2023. I can't think of another movie that I went to at the theater where I was like, that was fucking awesome. Everything else was like, yeah, that was good and shit, but yes.
I kind of want to go watch it in the 4DX now. Now that I've already got the regular experience, I want to see what that's like in a 4DX. It's gonna smell like chocolate. Actually, I think I saw a TikTok that said they did spray stuff and it smelled like chocolate during the chocolate scenes.
That's weird.
So now that we've already seen it, I want to go watch it again.
Yeah.
I was already ready to watch it again after.
Yeah, that was
After I
such a
finished.
fun
It was
movie.
good.
It was fun. It was exciting. It was emotional. It had everything in between. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. But yeah,
We are not sponsored.
We are. We are not sponsored. But what do the presidents say? I'm Felipe, and I approve this message. Yep, I sponsor the movie. Go watch it.
Yeah.
Take your kids if you have any. It's a great movie. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, you guys. We have about a minute and a half before the camera cuts off because there's a 30-minute timer, so we're gonna make this quick. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and hit the like button. Buttons. Touch them all. Except the dislike. Don't do that. That's just mean. But yeah, it was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed us yapping, because that's what we do.
As usual.
This is why I'm scared to do the podcast that she keeps talking about.
Because it would be
like,
so much fun and so much to talk about, and that's actually
Yeah.
what the platform is for.
But the fact that we talk about one thing forever is just so scary to me. Because we could literally take one question and make it 1 hour.
So then that's
But
just
then
what the
that just-
podcast is about.
Ugh.
That's why you do multiple.
We'll talk.
Listen, this is for another time. We gotta go before we get cut off.
Yeah, before we get cut off, we got about like for the what's the timer say? We
I
got
can't
40
say that.
seconds. The timer's running out. Yeah, goodbye. It was-
Like, comment, subscribe.
it
See you
was-
in the next video.
it
Go
was-
watch the Wonka movie.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun having you and hanging out and stuff. Hopefully you enjoy what my hair looks like. I don't like it, so we're gonna go shower and fix it. So bye. Oh, I should not cover your face. Bye. Yep, there goes the monkey. Okay, that's enough.